Okay, good people, I am back. I showed you her in the last video. You saw me wearing this piece. If you didn't, go ahead and click on the link and you'll see what I'm up to here. I decided to go in and finish her. And I know this is like bootlegish, but I just put her on the wig head and I'm going to hot glue the back down. I'm just going to do the best I can with this. Because really this started off as I would say a prototype, because I was just experimenting. I get in that thing where I want to do some art craft or some hair or something, and you know, go through my wigs and see what I can kind of repurpose. Now that's the back. I'm just going to hot glue it. You know, repurpose, get rid of. And really you can repurpose all or most of your cover girls if you are so inclined to do so. And I do realize also that I'm supposed to have plastic on my wig head, but I got it on my head instead because I am doing my clay situation and I really didn't feel like going through the motions. I know you can't see a thing that I'm doing. See how bootleg it is? Wait, let me just, I'll lay that piece down since it's on. And right now the name of the game is to just get it on. I'm really just showing you what I'm doing because I felt bad leaving you guys out after I realized that this is something that really will work. And I'm just kind of haphazardly glue gunning. A little bit more. Don't burn yourself being all bootleg. Just get it on. Get it on there. I think that I get it down on this side. Yeah, do a little bit on this side. See? Let me put the glue on. Okay, I think we're in business now. I can let it down. Yeah, the back was coming up and I initially used hair glue. And if you see me looking back here, it's because I'm paranoid that my camera is just going to go out for no apparent reason. Okay, now here she is. And now you can take this a step further and actually sew on a hat or bandana or scarf or whatever you want, but I kind of like the idea of putting this on and then putting whatever I want on. You know, I can switch it out without having to commit to the one thing. The only thing with that is if you end up you know, in a brisk wind or something, you want to make sure whatever you put on is something that's going to stay on your head, or you know, you're just going to be out there looking like crazy if it comes off. That's the only thing. That's my only suggestion with that. Otherwise, so what? Who cares? Alright, and we're done. Okay, now just to give you an idea of how I did this, I have another unit that I plan to repurpose. And here's what we did. I basically looked at the unit and determined what I wanted to hang out. I knew I didn't want hair all around my face. You can do this with any hair, any wig. You know, you can even make one yourself with tracks. You just start a wig and then stop when you're satisfied with how it looks. Essentially, I just looked at the unit, made a decision as to where I wanted the hair to fall. It's best to start with more hair on here than to just, you don't want to cut too much off at first, okay? And essentially what you're doing is you're cutting off, you're separating the back piece from that closure, okay? So you can see here it's sort of already, you have lace here and back here there's mesh. If you decide that you want more hair off, then you can clip it off as you go. Now with this particular unit, it has these these fillers, I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to include that with the chop. But you see, now what you do not want to do not toss this, because there are other things that you can do with the top piece. Remember, this is all about protective styling, style on the go. When you're, you know, in a pinch and you just run into the store and you want to look halfway pulled together. For example, this here, don't want to alarm you, this is the top of the wig that I just glued. This is the top piece. I tried doing different things with this so you see how much is going on. Initially I tried to put a headband on it, but that wasn't working. So that's when I decided to just cut that out. And you can do so many things. You know, you can put this on and put a hat on over it, a scarf. You get the picture. Here's a curly piece that I did. I actually made a wig and decided that I wanted it to be a U-part wig, so I cut the U out. And this is what was left, and I felt weird tossing it because I'm like, I know something can be done. Now really you could just put a comb here. You can sew a comb in and pull your hair back any style or updo, and if you don't want your own hair to hang, you can put this on. I will do videos later just to show you how I wear it. In this case I was too lazy to put a comb on. Okay, I was too lazy to put a comb on it, so I just used this hairpin to attach. I just slide it in the middle there and attach it to my own hair, and then I might have, you know, hair like coming down like so or like so. You can even do this and put a hat on top, a beanie, and have the curls coming out. The sky is pretty much the limit with these. You never will have what I would call, you know, some people say, oh, that was a terrible wig. There is something you can do with them. Even if you wanted to save them for Halloween, you can do that. Yeah, I just told all her business, didn't I? You do stuff that's cheap and easy. Alright, and I think she's dry and good to go, and I can wear her with confidence. No, I can't. Trick no good. I gotta secure her all the way around. Alright, I think that's, for the most part, this is it though. Tell me that ain't cute. Now when I finish this other one, I'm going to show you. I'm just going to cut it and show you how I do it. And we go from there. Alright guys, until the next video, live simply and be kind.